Hello my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video we're going to get into the fresh start that you need to know all about. Okay, I'm hearing not only is this a fresh start that you really need and that you've been craving, but this is one that you've kind of been not necessarily expecting, but really hoping for. Okay, so we're going to get into what that's going to be for you. We might get into some timing. We'll see. It might be different for each pile, but getting into that, today's video is a pick a pile. So similar to pick a card, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3, my loves. So take your time and pick whatever pile you feel most drawn to, most called to. If you want to listen to all of them and then take the messages that resonate with you the most, do that, okay? You can random select. I mean, you can really do whatever you want, my love, okay? Make sure to, for the month of April, we'll get you a free reading, baby. If it's your first time on my, not my YouTube channel, if it's your first time on my website ordering a reading from me, you can get your first tarot reading for free, baby. Yes, for free. So go check that out. It's only for the month of April, though. So hurry up, honey. Hurry up, first gone. All right. Like I said, take your time. Pause if you need to. And we're going to get into this fresh start that's coming for you. I will see you at your pile. All right, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get into your fresh start. The details, what it's going to be about, and why you may need one. Okay, so let's get into the overall energy, starting with our music oracle. Ooh, TT me pregunto, Bad Bunny. Now, although I do actually really enjoy this song, it's not it's not about the best energy. Okay, the song is about someone who is a player. Okay, I'm not fluent in Spanish, so I won't, bore you or torture you with my reading in Spanish, but I will go ahead and read the translation for you so it gives you an idea of what the song's about if you don't know. It says, Auntie asked me why I have so many girlfriends. Today I have one, tomorrow another. Hey, but there's no wedding. Auntie asked me if I have many girlfriends. Today I have one, today, tomorrow another. Okay. Ooh, my flame started going crazy there. So this is definitely a fresh start as it comes to love, for sure. And it's because you're getting fucking played, or you have been getting played, or you have a history of getting played. And Spirit's like, you know what? Not only do you not deserve the treatment you've been getting, but it's about time you put in the effort and you realize and have the realization that I need to put in the effort that I want to receive when it comes to love, okay? And that's not to say you have to work really hard because you want someone to work really hard for you. No, that's not necessarily what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is when it comes to this fresh start that you've been looking for, a lot of it comes with ease, okay? Following your path of least resistance, not following whatever chaotic, fucked up energy that is, excuse my language, okay? But let's go ahead and get into why you need this fresh start. Okay, we have boundaries, clearly. Disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. Honey, Spirit's like, enough is enough. How long are you going to let yourself be disrespected by people? Okay, especially when it comes to love. Now, I am getting, Respect by Aretha Franklin could be significant here. I am feeling like there's something, the 4th could be significant, January 4th, July 4th could be significant here. I do feel like pile number 1, they're telling you, like, very clearly, you need to start, and I could even be talking to the player here, okay? And if that is you, this is, just take it how it resonates. flip the script how it fits, okay? If you're the person who's out here another, and you have a history of not really putting effort into relationships, not really being respectful of people's boundaries, and creating good boundaries in relationships, enough is enough, okay? It's time for a fresh start. It's time for you to give and receive proper love, okay? Love as a frequency, not love as an idea, okay? Continuing on here, we have distance, divorce, ghosted, separation. Okay, pile number one. So this is definitely also saying that you're really in need of this fresh start, because when it comes to connections, relationships, there's been a lot of separations for you. There's been a lot of disappointments, a lot of ghosting, a lot of you thought they'd be here to stay and they're on to the next. Okay, and it's really starting to ruin I'm hearing love's reputation, okay? It's starting to ruin your perception on love. It's like, you know, when you love the idea of love, you look in the mirror and you're like, ooh, you know, I know people out here, oh, they just love me. It's like, when you have a good perception or a healthy perception of love, you see it everywhere. You haven't seen it anywhere. Okay, pile number one. I have one more for you here. We have paranoia. So Spirit's telling you, why not, pile number one, ease some of your paranoia? Why not ease some of your paranoia? Literally. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like very maybe toxic relationship, unhealthy relationship. The boundary lines are very blurred. And yeah, you can't have a healthy relationship this way, okay, point number one. So let's go ahead and get into the advice that Spirit has for you. And we're gonna throw a little bit of well, I won't speak too soon, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your advice, okay? We have Pathfinder, okay? Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. Okay, so Spirit's telling you when it comes to setting boundaries, definitely, if you want things to feel fresh and be new and if you want to encourage and embrace this fresh start that's, you know, opening up for you, or this opportunity that's coming very, very soon for you, pile number one, you're going to want to illuminate the path in front of you a little bit, okay? What is your inner compass telling you to do? Explore a little bit. Even if you're a little nervous or you're a little apprehensive about standing your ground or setting new boundaries with people, if they cannot respect and at least practice until they get it right, they're not the ones for you, okay? And that's fine, okay? That is okay. Accept everybody not being for you. Accept rejection being protection, pile number one, okay? This fresh start is about you, not about you and this person, not about them and you, not about Marley and me, okay? This is about you. Okay, seek clarity. Embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. And that's so interesting that we get this here, because it's almost like you're going from this very foggy, misty, can't see a few feet in front of me energy to, wow, I can see for miles and miles, and even beyond that, because I know my inner compass has led me somewhere and is going to continue to lead me somewhere exciting and healthy and fun and rejuvenating, okay? So I'm hearing somebody's literally stealing your youth, like sucking your youth, okay? Power number one, don't let people do this to you. Don't give them that power. Last card that we have for your advice. I am going to pull some tarot, but let's go. Ooh. Not I dropped it. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I am so sorry, pile number one. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this says. Okay, higher wisdom. It says, explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. So yeah, I feel like this is more so talking about you learning your triggers and you learning what kind of people make you guarded and what kind of people don't, and what kind of relationships you can feel comfortable in and let your hair down in, and what relationships and connections just feel rigid and frustrating, and like you have to uphold a certain standard. Okay, I feel like I need to really breathe after this. Okay, so pile number one, maybe breath work is going to be significant for you. Okay, there's going to be a lot of very positive things, positive options for you, pile number one. But in order to see them, in order to even, perceive this clarity being an option, perceive this fresh new change as an option, you're going to have to, appreciate, not even appreciate, that's not the right word, pile number one, but you're going to have to accept, no matter if it's good or bad, the reality of what things are and who people are. Okay, don't hate me, just the messenger here. All right, look at that. We got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a beautiful energy because it represents success. It represents a victory. It represents you, being celebrated for your victory, being recognized, getting the recognition that you deserve. And I really see that fitting into the kind of treatment that you're getting in your connections and your relationship, in your relationships, and from many people. I see you going from getting mistreated by seemingly so many people, but only a small amount of people, to being loved and supported by many people. Okay, so allow yourself to set the boundaries you need to set and accept, the space, and work on yourself in the meantime. Work on yourself while you have this time alone, whenever you get this space to yourself. Okay, explore yourself a little bit so you can find your way back to what feels right and what's healthy for you. Okay, pawn number one, a beautiful fresh start, especially as it comes to love and self-care in this message. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely, if you want a free message for the month of April, go check it out on my website. First order is free. And if you want a mini free message, you can subscribe to my mailing list for one. Excuse me. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Pile number two. Okay, thank you for joining me, and thank you for showing up for yourself. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I feel like already, pile number two, you're a fresh start. Excuse me if I speak a little slowly. I've been doing more writing, okay, for channeling, so don't mind me, but this first start for you, pile number two, has a lot to do with self-progression, okay? So let's go ahead and see what your first card says. Okay, best I ever had, Drake, past life connection. Oh yeah, you're leveling up. I feel like you're, it's so funny because I heard past life regression in my mind. So I feel like someone from your past is pulling you one way, but your fresh start is actually the complete opposite way of this person from your past, or whoever this is, possibly from a past life. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what it says. Okay, it says, know you got a roommate. Call me when there's no one there. Put the key under the mat, and I'll be over there. Yeah, I'll be over there. Shorty, I'll be over there. I'll be hitting all the spots that you ain't even know was there. Hi, and you don't even have to ask twice. You can have my heart and we can share it like the last slice. Always felt like you were so accustomed to the fast life. Have a nigga thinking that he met you in a past life. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. You don't even trip when friends say you ain't bringing Drake along. You know that I'm working and I'll be there as soon as I make it home. Is she a patient in my waiting room? Never pay attention to the rumors and what they assume, and until them girls prove it. Okay. So this is an interesting one because I don't want to go right ahead and say this is about love and this is solely about love for you, because I don't feel like that's true, but this does have to do with some type of romantic or more than friends kind of connection here. Okay. This is either past life or either past life connection or connection that you've had in your recent past in this lifetime. Oh my gosh, wait. I feel like yeah, I feel like you're gonna look completely different and be and act completely different than when, say for instance, when people saw you in high school, or those people who knew you when you first started college. You're a completely different person, pile number 2, or you're about to be. And it's going to be very shocking for them. Okay, this transformation has to do, yes, with self-progression, like I said earlier, but it really has to do with like an upgrade, like kind of how you upgrade a phone, not to compare you to like an object or anything, but kind of similar to how you upgrade a phone, you upgrade a software, you're upgrading your software. Okay, how interesting. And I really do see that you might be unrecognizable. Okay. And I'm also hearing for a couple of my collective here, for some of you, it's kind of funny because it's kind of the opposite message, almost saying here that there's going to be someone you meet for the first time, and because of your upgrade, because of how true you are to yourself and how authentic you become within the next, I'm hearing, couple weeks, you're going to meet someone and you're going to feel like they already know you, or you're going to have this connection with them from the past that is completely confirmed because you're in your authentic energy and they're in theirs. Okay, so 2 different energies here. I do feel like that was a side message, so that's not for the majority of you watching. Okay, but if that resonates for you, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want an extended message possibly on this. Okay, let's go ahead and get into Spirit's reasonings behind this fresh start. Established. Okay, so this is interesting. This says, settled, secure, and wealthy. Spirit wants you to be your best self. This is why this is an upgrade that has a lot to do with, this has a lot to do with not just, it's not just one area of life that you're upgrading in. It's like internally you are getting a complete upgrade, which is in turn upgrading everything else. It's almost as if it's going to start with your mentality or something internally. You're going to have some type of shift in belief or values, in priority even. Okay, pile number 2. And then from there, I see you shifting your appearance, shifting your energy, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you interact with others. And from there, I see you moving into your finances, your career. Okay, and that's I'm hearing the end of this time frame, so to speak. Pile number 2, I feel like you getting this getting in this very secure and wealthy energy and position, that's when you're going to kind of wrap a very beautiful, neat bow on things and kind of have this unity that you're hoping for. Okay, not even hoping for, but that you know you deserve, and that you're ready for, maybe emotionally, or that you're desiring, emotionally, even physically. Hello, okay. It's gonna come for you. Hello. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna stop. It's going to come for you, but you're gonna have to put more effort into yourself first, okay? We have longing, missing you, let's talk reunion. What am I saying? Someone from a past life is definitely pulling you one way, and Spirit's telling you, focus on yourself. Your fresh start has to do with you prioritizing yourself and your needs and your stability before you prioritize someone else and what they desire for you or for the both of you. Okay, I'm not telling you to not prioritize love, because love is a frequency and you can give and receive it at all times. Okay, so I encourage you to do that actually, but romantic love might not be where that should come from, if that makes sense. Pile number 2. Last but not least, we have feminine energy here, gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. So the last kind of why or reasoning from your spiritual guides and team about this fresh start is because you need a reset on your feminine energy. There could be a couple of you in my collective who haven't been in relationships before, but I do feel like most of you have at least been in one or two, and even in those, times and those connections, you kind of lost a bit of yourself. You lost a bit of your femininity, your divinity, your gentleness. Okay, so with you feeling completely established, you will then be more comfortable to give up the reins, to relax a little bit. Okay, and I know some of you are saying, well, I like to work, I like to make money, I like to go. I'm not going to sit down for a man, I'm not going to sit down for anybody. That's not necessarily what's coming through. This is more so talking about your energy, your spirituality, and your emotional openness. Okay, because yeah, you've gotten wrapped up before, and you've gotten, I don't want to say manipulated, although that may be true for some of you here, but you've gotten coerced into certain things before. Pile number 2, and Spirit's telling you they don't want you to see you get sucked dry again and you're at level 2. Okay, they want you to get to level 8 minimum. Okay, get to level 10 and then start looking for someone to match that energy, match your energy then. Okay, hopefully this is making sense. This is a really exciting fresh start for you though, because I do see a very steady incline of energy happening for you. Okay, so some advice we have for you: adapt and thrive. Beautiful. Okay, it says luck flows with change. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. So don't be worried about the money. Don't be worried about getting settled. These are things that are already existing, already in your world. You literally just have to align with them and grab it. This is not going to be something that's difficult for you. This is going to be something that takes focus and takes consistency from you. Okay, that's all that it is. So adapt. Okay, if life throws you a little curveball, it is what it is. Focus on you. Focus on thriving. Focus on working past and through it. Okay. Ooh, this is beautiful. Sorrow heals. It says, in heartache, shadow growth awaits. Let pain refine, do not define you, as brighter days are promised. So although someone may be missing you, although someone may be missing you, or you may be missing someone else, and you may be wanting a reunion with someone, they may be pulling your energy, almost luring you in to want to be back with them, whatever the case may be, or maybe you just genuinely are missing some, whatever the case may be. Pile number 2, Spirit's telling you this heartache, let the heartache not define you, not direct the decisions that you're making, but let it refine you, let it teach you a little bit more about yourself, and then influence the way you think and perceive, okay, in the healthiest way that you can, because it does say for you, brighter days are promised. Okay, with this fresh start, I really do see your feminine energy is begging to get out. You've been in your masculine for a long time, and Spirit's telling you, if you're going to be in your masculine, you might as well, establish yourself and then be comfortable in your feminine, okay? Live that soft life you deserve. Live the easy living life you deserve. Okay, and then we have, groove of unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. So yeah, Spirit's telling you there's a lot more love that you can give and receive, and there's a lot more places that you can practice and use your feminine energy than just romantic or sexual even relationships. Okay, so practice doing this. Build more bonds and connections with people, especially people who are established, people who frequent places you want to be, people who speak the way you want to speak, dress the way you want. I mean, start to incorporate yourself into the life you want, because the fresh start that you're given, the fresh start you're being gifted, my love, you're being also granted, that I hope you take advantage of, has a lot to do with progression, self-progression, I was going to say self-love, but not even a focus on self-love, more of focus on self-dedication, okay? More so a focus on committing to yourself and showing up for yourself versus, I love myself, I'm going to draw myself a bath. You know what I mean? Now, you will get there towards the end of this journey, and that will be something that comes naturally after you've already exerted that masculine energy and so to speak, gotten it out of the way. Okay, pawn number 2. Yeah, we're gonna get one final card for you here. We're gonna get one final card for you here. I want to see who this person from the past is for you, pawn number 2. Who is this person from the past? You may already know, you may already have an idea, but we're gonna confirm it for you here for pawn number 2. Who is this person from the past that's trying to bring them back? If you guys want a free reading from me, yes, full size, you can go to the link in my bio to my website. All April, your first order is free, baby, first tarot reading, so go check that out, okay? And if you want a mini free reading, you can subscribe to my mailing list also for free, okay? That's anytime, all the time. All right, you guys, last message. Who is this mother trucker trying to pull you into the past? Ooh, we have Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. This is someone who may be slow to act or slow on their feet. They could talk slowly. They could dress quite, I heard wannabe man, so they could dress like someone who's not necessarily trying too hard, but you can tell they're trying to put on a certain look, okay? They could be someone who can be hard-headed at times, stubborn at times, but I do see that they're a hard worker. They're usually pretty dedicated, and they're all about their funds, their coins, their material things. All right, that gives you a hint as to who this person is that's been trying to draw you back in. And yeah, like I said, if you want to know more, for those of you who resonated with that energy that might actually pop up, that you might familiarize yourself with, or, a familiar that you never met might be coming in. If you resonate more with that, definitely comment below, and I do not mind making a collective for that, okay? All right, thank you so much, pile number 2, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Pile number 3. Hello, my loves. Welcome and welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into your fresh start. We're going to first of all see what it's about, okay? We have All My Life, Lil Durk, no way. Okay, why did I just have to take such a deep breath? I feel like this one is a little bit more intense of a message. Pile number 3, I think this is about possibly shadow work or something that has to do with your shadow side or your darker side, so to speak. It says, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, it's pretty tiny. It says, Durkio told me he had been on some positive shit, yeah. Lately I just want to show up and body some shit, yeah. Always been a little mathematician, lately it's cash I'm getting. Got me losing count of these bags, I've been moving too fast. Hard times don't last, remember when Caps harassed, talking out my ass, boy you ain't shit but a bitch with a badge. All my life they've been trying to keep me down, all my life never thought I would make it out. They couldn't break me, no. They couldn't take me. All my life, they've been trying to keep me down. Yeah, this is definitely talking about Very, very powerful change. I'm like, whew, it's taking my breath away. Pile number 3. This one might be the longest pile because I'm really wanting to get into this. This feels like a very emotional fresh start for you, a very emotional change. You've been through a lot, pile number 3. You've been through some tough stuff, and Spirit's telling you they acknowledge you, they see you, and they know, they understand it has not been easy, and they finally want to give you a chance to breathe, a fresh start for you to create what you actually desire and live the life you're actually happy living every day. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get your spiritual guides and your spiritual team's reasons why they're giving you this fresh start. Okay? Burned bridges. Interesting. Lack of trust, disloyal, turn it back on. Okay, so that's an interesting one. Burned bridges. Let's get the other ones out here. Okay, we have cutting ties. God damn, freedom, standing up, awaken. You've had a hard time cutting ties with people, but this fresh start is happening because you've had such a hard time, and it's about time you burn these bridges. One thing I know about Lil Durk is that he always get motherfucking backdoor. Okay, that's not funny. If you don't know anything about Lil Durk, you don't know anything about the hood or rap music or anything, when you get, quote, backdoored, it basically means somebody breaks into the back of your house and, yeah, ransacks your shit, so, at the least. So, I'm getting this energy of you being betrayed, you being backstabbed. I'm hearing multiple times, but at least once by someone that mattered to you. And it's like you had a hard time standing up to them, had a hard time cutting either like communication ties with them, like for some reason you're always in communication again, or you're always interacting, like visually seeing each other somehow again. Or I definitely see that, yeah, I see a lot of phone communication. So this could be social media, this could be talking on the phone, texting. You get a lot of texts, mentions, they pop up on your social media, like, or I'm getting that this could have been a spiritual tie that, you know, has not yet been completely severed and cut. If you need a cord cutting, you can definitely contact me for one of those. I am definitely open to do that for you. I don't have it on my website, but you can always email me, okay? Because I always encourage you to burn those fucking bridges. If that shit's not working for you and it's not healthy for you and it's not helping you build yourself up in any way, shape, or form, what is it there for? Okay, problem number 3, we have, look at that, psychopath. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. There's someone who has, I'm hearing, ruined, okay, or tried to ruin your mental state. And this is not a joke. I don't say it lightly in this situation. This is someone who's completely tried to manipulate you, who's tried to gaslight you. This is someone who's tried to make you appear a certain way to others, who's tried to make you appear a certain way to yourself, and tried to make them the center of your world. And Spirit's telling you, you do not deserve that kind of treatment, and you will not continue to receive that kind of treatment. So they're forcing, okay, because you haven't been able to do this on your own, pile number 3. So they're forcing this newness, this fresh start upon you, and they trust that you know what to do with it, and they trust that you're going to be very happy with the results. But I'm hearing they do kind of have to force it on you, okay? We have fantasy land. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Yeah, people. I'm really hearing pile number 3, unfortunately. There's been a lot of people in your life who you felt like you were on the same page with, and you felt like, look, all your life you felt like, you know, you could trust people, and you felt like people were showing you their real selves, and they were not. Unfortunately, they were not, and that sucks. And I'm sorry that happened to you, because nobody deserves that kind of treatment, bro, okay? We have seize every minute, embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. So when it comes to advice, I'm trying to figure out the best way, pile number 3, to put this so you can see it. When it comes to your advice, Spirit's definitely telling you here, don't, when shit gets bad, it's hard to not only see the bad, but this fresh start is here so you can remember, so you're reminded of how much good is available to you and how you control how much good and bad you let into your bubble, into your circle, into your reality. Okay, if you don't trust someone, if you feel like someone's disloyal, if you feel like someone's turned their back on you, or you need to turn your back on someone for valid reasons, do that. Okay, seize every minute, every moment with purpose. Time is a gift. You do not get time back. Pile number 3. You may be able to, exchange time. I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to do this instead. You may be able to procrastinate. I'll do it later, but you cannot get that time back. Okay, so please be mindful of who you're letting in your circle and how you're letting them affect your time here on this planet. Okay, we have flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Spirit's telling you, be brave, have courage. Okay, I know it can be very, very scary, and it can be intimidating to not only do something that, seems unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen or where it's going to leave you, but it can be intimidating to do something you've been, purposely avoiding. It can be intimidating to confront someone, that's been manipulative or that's verbally abusive. It's intimidating. So Spirit's telling you, I'm hearing buddy system. So have a buddy, have someone you trust, a friend, a coworker, even if you feel comfortable, expressing certain things with them. Have someone very, very close to you in your inner circle that you can not only go to for advice and go to when you need help in the moment, but that you can go to that will come with you if you need to pick up your stuff from this ex's place, or that can, help bond you out of jail. You can trust them to go into your account and get this much money off. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid you are in that situation, pile number 3, but you know what I mean here. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles coming out. The 4 of Pentacles definitely represents Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this could be your sign to cut off a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could also just be confirmation of your sign. Spirit's also telling you here, don't be stingy about the wrong shit, okay? Everybody can be stingy, and say, not worth my time. Oh, I'm not doing this. It takes too long. I'm not doing this. That'll take all day. You want me to wait this many hours? You want me to wait this many days to get this result? But when it comes to your happiness, pile number 3, for some reason, you don't have that same apprehensiveness. You don't have that same control. Okay, you just let anybody treat you any old kind of way. And Spirit's telling you, it's about time to wake up. Okay, you can't control everyone and everything, and you're not meant to. So when people are not acting in a way that's flowing with you and that's meaningful to you and that's, healthy, don't have them around. We have the Fool card in the reverse. Spirit's telling you definitely not to get in a new relationship. They're not encouraging you to see anyone else. They're actually telling you, pile number 3, a lot of this advice, these cards here are coming up for you to, how can I say this, kind of reflect on the fears that you are burdened with at the moment, because there's a lot of things that are holding you back. There's a lot of fears that you have that are almost, not even almost, there are a lot of fears that you have had and that you still have that have misguided you and led you to where you are in a very uncomfortable space, in a space you don't feel confident and happy. And the reason you don't feel like you can trust your intuition to guide you into the right place. You don't feel like you can just drop everything and say, fuck it, boss of the wall, I'm going to risk it all. It's because you haven't been listening to your intuition. You haven't gained that confidence in your intuition. You haven't tested your intuition. You haven't listened to your intuition to see how good it really is and see what it can really do. All right, pile number 3. So hands off, okay? Get your grubby hands off. Let go for a little bit, release for a little bit. And if you're going to be stingy and you're going to be hard-headed about things, stand on business about the right things, about your money, about your health, about your wellness. That's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Don't let people come in here and abuse you and take advantage of your intelligence, okay? Don't let people weaponize their intelligence or misuse their intelligence. Time is a gift, okay? And if you feel like all your life up until this point you haven't been gifted with this time, that means that you haven't been using your time wisely. And I hate to put this all on you, and I'm not putting this all on you, but currently, you know, you have to take responsibility for where you are, okay? And the only way you can do the work is accepting what is and the facts. This person mistreated me, and this is where I am now. And accepting the work. This is the work that I have to do to, you know, really embrace this fresh start and see this fresh start as an actual fresh start, not just as a they're gone for now, or I'm okay for now, or we're good for now. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes you just can't get people on the same page, and it's fine. Let it be, okay? Find people who understand you and appreciate you and accept you for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Excuse me. Definitely please like and subscribe. Most people who watch aren't subscribed, so definitely do that. If you want a free reading for the month of April, excuse me, that's so gross. For the month of April, you can go to my website and get a free reading if it's your first order on my website. And you can also get a free mini reading if you subscribe to my mailing list if you aren't already, okay? So definitely do that. Or you can always just check out my YouTube and watch the next video. All right, you guys, thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mad at the fact that it's me. This shit bigger than me alone.